What's up, family? Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, we're covering the city of Stonecrest, Georgia. Top pros and cons begin right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time here, allow me to say hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Raymond Riley Jr. and I am a real estate broker here in Metro Atlanta. I work with buyers and sellers that are looking to relocate to the area, as well as buyers and sellers that are already here. I have 12 years of experience in the industry and I am a native of Atlanta, so I'm here to give you all the information that I know about real estate as well as this beautiful area we call Metro Atlanta. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the channel. I invite you to go and take a look at over 300 plus videos right now of content about the beautiful area of Metro Atlanta. And if you are a frequent viewer or a subscriber to the channel, thank you so much for returning for another great video. Without further ado, let's jump into the topic at hand, which is covering and showing you and familiarizing you with the city of Stonecrest, Georgia. So let's start with the location. Stonecrest, Georgia is located 16.6 miles east of downtown Atlanta. And without traffic, it can take you anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes to get into downtown Atlanta from the city center of Stonecrest. All right. Stonecrest, Georgia is located in DeKalb County, which is a part of the Atlanta metropolitan area. The Atlanta metropolitan area is made up of 11 counties, and DeKalb County is one of those 11. All right, so it does qualify for truly Metro Atlanta. So now that you know more about where Stonecrest, Georgia is located and the county that it resides in, let's talk about some statistics of the city of Stonecrest to familiarize you with the data points. The population in Stonecrest, Georgia, as of today, 2024, is 61,147 residents estimated. And the median age for the city of Stonecrest will be 35 years of age. The average household income comes in just over $78,000 per year. Ownership versus rent ratio is as follows. 50.2% of the residents are homeowners, and 49.8% of the residents are renters. As of June 2024, the median sold price for the city of Stonecrest came in just over $282,000. The public school system for the city of Stonecrest will be overseen by the county district of DeKalb County Public Schools. The nearest hospital for the city of Stonecrest will be Emory Hillendale, located in Lithonia. The nearest major interstate for the city of Stonecrest is Interstate 20. And Interstate 20 connects you down to Interstate 285, which gives you good interstate access, which we're gonna talk about. Let's not get ahead. And finally, the distance to the Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the world's busiest, I may add. It comes in at a little over 19 miles, which could take you about 25 to 35 minutes, depending on the traffic patterns of the time that you are heading towards the airport. All right, so now that you have a lot of statistical understanding of Stonecrest, Georgia, as well as geographical location and information about where it's located, let me show you some of the most center points for the city of Stonecrest. Now, one of the things you need to know about the city of Stonecrest is it is a small, newly found city within the last decade. So it does not have this whole town center like we've seen in some of the other suburbs here in Metro Atlanta, but it is growing leaps and bounds. And as you can see in the population, it is a considerably largely populated area, but you will see that I'm going to show you mostly retail areas, and that is the centermost point for the city of Stonecrest. All right. Now, when we get back, I'm going to talk about some of the pros and the cons of living in Stonecrest, Georgia, so that you can understand some of the value proposition and offerings for the city. I'll see you when you get back. All right, y'all, so I hope you enjoyed that small little bit of showing you the centermost points and the most noticeable landmarks in the city of Stonecrest. Let's go ahead and begin with our pros of living there. The first pro on my list would be that Stonecrest, Georgia is a nature lover's paradise. If you like nature, if you like outside hiking, trails, just being out in the woods, Stonecrest, Georgia will get you really, really close to key figures or notable places that you can actually experience that joy. All right. One of those would be Arabia Mountain, which is a smaller mountainous area like Stone Mountain, but considerably smaller in elevation. But you can get that same terrain, the hiking, and the nature of it all. Also, Stonecrest, Georgia is not too terribly far from Stone Mountain. So you can actually drive to Stone Mountain very conveniently if that is also something that you want to have access to. So if you love nature, you should love Stonecrest because it's going to put you right in the heart of it. And then the scenery itself, depending on the home that you select, there are many homes that are not in subdivisions that are nestled by nothing but nature. So if you love that feel, Stonecrest should be on your list of consideration. Pro number two. Pro number two is simply going to be Stonecrest has ample access to everyday shopping needs. As you can see, I drove you by Stonecrest Mall. Now, the name of the mall was already there before they named the city. So they named the city after the mall because of the notoriety of that landmark. However, you have tons of retail and shopping at your fingertips there in the city of Stonecrest. That's pretty much all I can say. As well as some more so everyday out to eat type of options, if you will. You're not gonna find too much fine dining in the city of Stonecrest, but you can have some casual dining for sure. All right, so good access to everyday shopping and casual dining. Moving on to pro number three. And pro number three is gonna be the fact that Stonecrest, Georgia has a very suburban feel. It's very quiet and more so disassociated or disattached from the hustle and bustle of that true density populated area called Atlanta. So you will feel the difference of what inner city feels like compared to the suburban feel of Stonecrest. You can also find some rural feeling too if you really go on the outskirts of Stonecrest because it's pretty much like a duality. If you want to be nestled in a community close to your neighbors, that's an option. And if you want to find a property that is not in an HOA, that has a little bit of land surrounded by some natural border we call nature, you can find that as an option there as well in the city of Stonecrest. So great for that suburban, true, quiet, less density feeling. All right. Pro number four. Pro number four is going to be what I touched on earlier, which is the great interstate access as well as public transportation access for the city of Stonecrest. Now, the public transportation access is a little bit less robust, but you have access to it, meaning that you don't have a rail system directly connected to the city of Stonecrest. So most of it will be on bus routes, but you can feed into the rail lines, okay? But for interstate access, you have Interstate 20, which is nestled right off, within like 10, 15 minutes of driving just about in any direction of Stonecrest. And you can also allow Interstate 20 to connect you to Interstate 285, which is our bypass around the city of Atlanta. So you can connect north and south without hitting the center of Atlanta, all of the congestion and traffic, and you can bypass it and go around in any direction. So the interstate access that Stonecrest gives you is very optimal to be able to get to Atlanta quickly as well as moving around the metro area quickly. So great interstate access and decent public transportation access. Now, moving on to our fifth and our final pro on our list for Stonecrest. And that fifth and final pro is going to be the fact that Stonecrest, Georgia is home to the fifth best high school in the district of DeKalb County. I'll repeat that because I know that may be a little complicated. So Stonecrest, Georgia has Arabia Mountain High School, which comes in number 5 in overall rankings for high schools in DeKalb County. All right. DeKalb County, Georgia has 26 high schools overall. So Arabia Mountain ranks number 5 of those 26. So I mean, that's pretty decent for a public school system in the state of Georgia, I will say. I mean, Georgia is not one of the highest ranking states for education. That's just factual. But being in Stonecrest, you do have access to Arabia Mountain High School, which is truly a decent high school, and people actually move their children into that district. So it is a sought after district, okay? Performing really well. All right. Now, weather is good. There may be some things to consider and think about. And in today's video, I only have one con for you on my list, and that is simply going back to the public schools. The public schools for the city of Stonecrest overall is middle of the road. It is not the worst, and it is not the best, all right? So in keeping with that, you have to look at everything, right? Median home sold prices and all of that stuff. All of that makes up what you're gonna get. If you cannot afford to be in the best public school district, then you should not expect to be in the best public school district. That's just a fact. But I will say that this could be a con for some people, that it is a middle of the road district versus a top performing district. But is it good enough for the average student to perform well on a collegiate level and have a successful career thereafter? I would say yes, all right? But again, that is the only con on my list. As I always say in all of my pros and cons video, allow this video to be a link in your chain. Another piece of research for you to put together to determine if Stonecrest would be a good fit for you. I invite you to come down and take a look at the city of Stonecrest. Definitely go over to Stonecrest Mall, go over to Arabia Mountain area to see it for yourself, and see if it works for you. All right. And if you want to learn more information about the city of Stonecrest, Georgia, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you'll be connected to this channel where I'm going to be producing more videos about the city of Stonecrest. Also, give the video a like if you learn more information about the city. Drop a comment down below too if you have questions about the city. And if you are a resident of Stonecrest, Georgia, chime in below and let the people know about your place that you call home. All right. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Also, if you need any of my assistance, all right, all of my contact information is on the screen and can always be found in the video description below. I invite you to give me a call if you do not have an agent and you are looking to purchase or sell here in Metro Atlanta. We'll get a consultation scheduled, determine if we'll be a good fit to go on that journey together, and we will get to the business at hand. All right. And also be mindful, we have a new video coming up in 2 days about the city of Stonecrest. So I hope to see you on that one as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and have a great rest of your whatever, evening, day, morning. I don't know when you're watching the video, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.